So, I did some footage of my recent install with Aira for a new heat pump, which is going in my semi-detached 3-story townhouse. You can see here on day one, they'd already got the heat pump in place, trunking up the wall, cores drilled, holes drilled for the electrician. Floor was all protected because we'd not long had a new carpet laid in the hallway. And we really didn't want this getting ruined. The feed and return pipes and the wiring came in from the outside wall into the middle floor bedroom, and they pulled up this floor to achieve that. They did make a bit of a hash of getting it up, but to give them credit, they did replace this whole board when they finished the job. Someone came back and put a whole new piece down all the way along this stretch. And yes, those pipes were insulated. In the water tank cupboard, which is just next door to that room, they'd already taken out the tank and tidied up all the pipe work ready for the new work to go in. And here's the water tank, large, 250 litres, a beast of a tank. Day 2 and 3 were mostly about getting more of that work in place ready for the tank to go up. So they were busy lagging the outside pipes and tidying those up and getting everything set, pulling in all the wires and getting the trunking along the wall. We could have had the trunking on the inside of the house to minimize the amount of mess on the outside of the house, but ultimately we were quite happy just having some white pipe work rather than have our new carpet pulled up and all the flooring in multiple rooms taken up just to achieve a few wires, when we could just have a nice white pipe along the outside of the house, which we're more than happy with. Inside the water tank room, they had the buffer tank sat ready, but it wasn't ready actually fitted. All the wiring gubbins was all in place, and the feed and return were going up the wall there, ready to go onto the water tank where they go in at the top. On day 3, they did finally manage to lug the massive water tank in place, mount the tanks and get the magnet clean and all that set up and ready, just so that the electrician can come in and do all his wiring once they've done all the plumbing side. You can see the water tank currently has the front covers off. Once they're finished, these covers will go on and it will look very much like a large white fridge. And here's some footage of the heat pump running for the first time, heating the water up. It probably sounds a lot worse in the video than it was in person. It wasn't this loud. And this is the finished article. We did a bit of tidying up with some edging around the soak away because we weren't happy with it just as a blank edge, and we just wanted to define where it was. And here's the water tank and buffer tank and all the other bits and bobs all in place. They did a great job fitting it into such a small space, but they did manage it, and we're really happy with the end result. It's been great, really.